It's your boy Moon.
It's your boy Skee.
We at APT.4B, and you tuned in to the 93 Till Infinity Show. So we had APT.4B the other day, putting a playlist together with classic albums.
Right.
Nas, Illmatic,
Reasonable Doubt,
Biggie, Ready to Die. Ready to Die's playing. And the song Friend of Mine comes on.
Now when I'm fucking on skin, I'm invincible. Don't love no hoe, that's my friend.
Is it really a classic? Shouldn't a classic album be flawless?
What we rolling up?
So that began the conversation
Right.
of let's create a rating system for these albums, because people throw classic around very loosely.
Right.
Flawless, classic, and good albums.
Good albums. Round of applause for good albums, man.
Round of applause for good albums.
It's a lot of good albums.
A lot of good albums.
A lot of good albums that a
albums.
lot of people consider classic.
Right. You know, not to knock those good albums, but they're not classic.
They're not. A lot of people are gonna be upset.
The rating system.
Right.
What makes a flawless album? What makes a classic album? And what makes a good album? So for sure, flawless.
Every record has to be. It has to have replay value. Replay value.
A1.
Every record though, from
Sauce.
top to bottom. Sauce. This
You
is
might
a
go to
raw album.
Vegas from LA, you know what I mean?
Right.
You might drive to Florida from New York, like with one album.
And listen to every floor
from this one album.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic albums have a whack record.
It's a filler.
It's a filler. It's a filler. They have filler records. Now, the way we wanted to rate classic albums, because a flawless album is perfect, there had to be a flaw.
Right.
Now, how many flaws was dictated by the first classic album?
Right.
And which, on the 93 Till Infinity show, is 36 Chambers.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
12 records on that album, flawless. If an album has 12 songs and one bad record, it is now a classic album. Anything more than 12 records, you can have two, that's a lot,
Two wax songs.
two wag songs, and it's a classic
And
album.
be considered a classic album.
36 Chambers is a flawless album. Ready to Die is a classic album.
It's a classic album.
And then there's a lot of records, a lot of albums
With a lot of wax songs.
with a lot of wag songs that are still thrown in the classic box. And
Because of these.
Because they had a lot of bangers.
A lot of big.
A lot of big records. A lot of big records.
They had
And
4 big records and
props
the rest of the
to
album
all
is
those
trash.
good albums. You know, a lot of good ones. The moment you all been waiting for,
It's La Lista.
the flawless list.
Wu-Tang Clan, 36 Chambers.
First flawless album.
Raekwon, The Purple Tape. Nas, Illmatic.
Woo.
Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. Volume 2, The Blueprint. An American Gangster. Kanye West, Graduation. Biggie Smalls, Life After Death.
Double album.
Flawless. Every record. We have 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. 24 records on that album. Flawless.
Oh, very brave.
Another album with 24 records. Flawless. Capital Punishment. We're gonna get into the Capital Punishment.
And I'm one of the biggest Pun fans, man.
It's flawless. Man.
There's a song on Capital Punishment that, I mean, might be my personal opinion, but, you know, just doesn't flow with the album, but we'll get to that.
We have Young Jeezy, Thug Motivation, 101.
Geez, that's an interesting one. It's out of the scope, which, you know, everybody hearing the albums, oh, what about this? What about that? We'll get into all that. We'll get into all that.
And then, last but not least on our list so far is Kendrick Lamar with Damn. I have one more album too. I have one more album.